In this video, I'm going to tell you why complete overhaul and tracking every single habit in your life is the reason you're not making progress. How do I know this? God, that happens to me a lot, right? And let me give you some context. So, for 10 years straight, I binge ate. And I fixed that issue, and then I created a business helping people achieve the same feat, right? The thing when you create a business is there are so many moving parts. Sales, marketing, admin, operations, you name it. And so you have to have your hands in multiple different pieces. And what's really tricky is that when you struggle with binge eating, or in my personal experience anyway, you need simplicity. You need things to be so easy that they are impossible to not follow. I mean, that's a big reason why people struggle. It's because there is so much information online of the next shortest cut, the next easiest hack. People are chasing that. Alright, it's why diets go in and out of fashion every few years. Clothes the same. So I want to talk to you about what actually is needed for sustainable, effective growth in life and or with your relationship with food or exercise or your body. What actually moves the needle and how to make it so simple that anyone could follow. And it's dead simple. It's stupid simple. You just need to focus on 1-2 things at any one time. Don't allow yourself to focus on more than that. Stop yourself from writing a list of 10 things. Just write 2. Even if you want to write out 10 right now, start it, write 1, write 2, stop, and then go do those things. And when I tell you that this will fix your action paralysis, your stress, your anxiety, your nerves, I'm not lying. Because it's what I implement in my life when I feel overwhelmed, when I feel stressed, when I feel like I've got 50 different things to do. You know, I have a team of 4 or 5 staff. It's busy. It gets really busy. And for me, it is so easy to go back into old habits. To look at my big list and go, God, I can't do this. And to go into my bedroom, which is, my camera's reversed. Just there, my camera is reversed, so that's why I was like, where's my bedroom? And just play on my phone for hours, watch YouTube videos, put my phone on Do Not Disturb and act like the world doesn't exist. And I've done that many times. Many times I have done that over these last few years of running my business. But it's not a helpful habit. I hate it every single time I do. But the reason I get to that point is because I get to that point. Is because I write a to-do list, or I let my to-do list creep up with me and get it to 50 different items. I stress my own self out. And I don't want this video to be exclusively focused on personal growth, business, or like work. But I actually want to apply it more to diet and exercise, because I appreciate that is the purpose, that is the mission that I'm on. It's to help people repair their relationship with food, with exercise, and their body. So let's do that. Let's transition. I've got a chai tea here. Beautiful. With full cream milk. So, when a client starts with me, we focus on 2 things. Day-to-day most important habits and nutrition. Because when someone does start with me, I don't get them to count calories, right? I introduce a brand new method of eating called portion-based eating. And if you want to find out what exactly that is and how that works, I've included a free guide to it in the bio of this video. So you can click that, it will help. You can thank me later. But you'll notice that we're not focusing on workouts right now. We're not focusing on progressive overload. We're not focusing on anything else, but just what are your most important day-to-day habits and your food intake right now. And that is because if I get them to focus on 50 different things, they're going to last 2 days. And then they're going to quit. And then they're going to give up. Because it is too complex, too overwhelming, all too encompassing, when you also figure out that, you know, they've got a 9 to 5, they've got 2 kids, they've got a partner they need to talk to every single night. And with those habits as well, what I want you to almost ask yourself is like, what is the most important habit or two that I'm trying to chase right now? What do I need to improve? Because there is no point tracking your sleep, making sure you tick that sleep habit off if you're already getting 7-8 hours a night. Could it be better? Could some days you get 8 consistently every single day? Yeah. But if some days you're getting 7, some days 6.5, some days 8, it's okay. I wouldn't worry too much about that habit. If you're drinking 2 liters of water, I wouldn't worry about trying to get 3 or 4. Right, we can always look at improving these little things, but at the end of the day, if we're doing well with these, we don't need to focus on them. But if you notice you are someone that doesn't move your body, you don't get out of your chair all day, your step count, if you track it, is 2,000 a day. That's your habit. That's the thing you focus on over the next few weeks. And that's all you focus on over the next few weeks, right? Fix the issue. Find the bottleneck and fix the bottleneck. That's all you need to do. And then what I would recommend is spend a week or 2 on this bottleneck, improving it, getting it higher and higher, and then you find another one, right? Yes, I've fixed my step count. Now I'm doing 8, 10, 12,000 every single day. But I don't know what's happening now. Now I'm struggling to sleep. Can't sleep. I'm getting 5-6 hours a night. Feel exhausted. Okay, well now we spend more time focusing on your sleep. We spend more time focusing on your routines before bed and what you're doing after you wake up. Is your phone in your room, for example? Are you scrolling on it just before you go to bed? Do you have a nighttime wind down routine? And we focus on fixing that bottleneck. And then that improves. And then you go, well actually, okay, now I want to start getting stronger. So we introduce the gym. You start lifting some weights. Maybe we don't even go to the gym. Maybe we just start at the home, do some bodywork activity. And it's this step-by-step approach to change that actually creates change. It doesn't leave you feeling incredibly stressed. It doesn't leave you feeling paralyzed with how much you've got to do. And it actually feels incredibly satisfying. Ticking off in full form 1 or 2 things at every one time, and cracking on with your day and your week and your month, and realizing that when you look back, you've achieved so much, and you've done it very, very sustainably. There haven't really been any huge fall-offs like you're used to. And you also haven't done all these huge kind of milestones like, 50 tasks in 1 week and everyone's gone, oh my God, how does he do this? But then you also don't have those moments where you do 50 things in a week and then you shut down for a week straight after because it wasn't sustainable what you're doing. So here's the sustainable change. And I'm going to end this video by shouting my business out. I help people change their lives, change their relationship with food, with exercise, with business, with their body, not business. Maybe one day business, who knows? And we do that in the most sustainable fashion possible, without tracking, ending binge eating, an obsession around food and noise and control with it. And if you're interested in finding out a bit more, there's an interest form in the bio which you can click and find out a bit more. I wish you all a good day.